Hi, people of God. Welcome to this week episode on Queen Inspires You. Your heart is a treasure unto God. Here we inspire, build, grow, and laugh together. Everything God-like and holistic conversations. Hi friends and family, welcome to yet another beautiful episode on Queen Inspires You. It's your favorite host, Queen-Esther, and I am so delightful to be here today. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing great. I hope that you are doing amazing, because yes, I am. I'm proliferating, I'm winning, I'm glowing. Welcome back to the show. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about navigating through the hurt of friendship breakup. On the last episode, I spoke about dealing with breakup the healthy way. And all that I shared on that episode was to help navigate through the healing process, through healing after a breakup. So if you are currently healing from a relationship and you are just like, how do I go through? I need help. I need guidance. That episode is for you. It's going to help you on the right tips, how to get your feedback together, how to take your time while healing. So if you have a friend currently going through breakup, or if it's you listening to me going through breakup, then that episode is for you. You should listen, and promise you it's going to really create a lot of solutions to your problem. So let's go into today's show. So I'm trying to relax actually, because this episode is supposed to be like a 2-man thing. I honestly would have loved to have a friend here talk about navigating through the hurt of friendship breakup, like get to hear from someone else and just me sharing what I think, because there are always two sides of a coin, and I've always believed that there are always two sides of a coin. I remember one of my uncles was sharing these particular life lessons with me, and after that particular story, he just gave me a picture why I should always see from people's perspective, because honestly, I can be right and you can also be right. So he was sharing with me that this very day, he asked his wife to come meet him in the market, and he was standing in a plaza. The wall of the building of every let's say every house is four walls. So the two sides of the wall where he was standing was painted cowbell. Cowbell milk. Now, for those that are not Nigerian listening to me, cowbell is a beverage company in Nigeria. So they had their logo painted on the wall, like the whole of the logo and the color representing on the wall. So he asked her to come meet me. Said, come meet me where I am. I'm at this particular plaza building, and it's painted with the cowbell logo design. And she came to that same place that she had described, and and she was saying, "Oh, I'm there, but I can't see any cowbell painting on the wall. Where are you? Where are you?" And he was angry. He was like, "I am where the cowbell painting is. Where are you, madam?" And they kept arguing. And I don't know how things started getting resolved, but he said, okay, let's make this better. After all said and done, it happened that they were both in the same building. But guess what? She was at the other side of the building that was painted with another different brand design. Let me say, for example, Maggie, or Knorr chicken. Now it's called Knorr. Let's say Knorr chicken, That was where she was. And she was shouting, "Where are you?" He was shouting, "Where are you?" You see, so they were both actually right, but they had different views and different perspectives. So that's one reason why I would have wished I had somebody here to talk through this conversation with me about navigating through the hurt of friendship breakup. I was about saying female breakup, but that's a different topic entirely to talk about if I should. So yes, have you experienced female friend? What am I saying, female, by the way? Have you experienced friendship breakup? If you have, how hurtful was it for you? Think about it. When you went through a friendship breakup, did you hurt at it? Or did you just like go through it in an instant? You didn't like grieve the breakup, you didn't cry over it, you were just very, very fine. Well, I have experienced several friendship breakup, and I can tell you that it hurts more than relationship breakup. I don't know if it's just me, but I am telling you that my own friendship breakup was more painful than relationship breakup. Well, at first it was more painful before I had got to experience relationship breakup. I can tell you that friendship breakup is worth grieving. It's hurtful. And if you've ever experienced it, you know how painful it can be to lose a friend that you've shared a major part of your life with, to lose a friend that you have expressed vulnerability with, having a friend where making decisions can become really, really difficult because you have to consult the oracle. You have to meet this friend and say, what do you think about this guy? What do you think about this next thing I want to do? You know, it can be really, really, let's say, engaging to have a friend because you are always going to involve them. It depends on how much we've come to esteem friendship in our lives. For those that don't really have much reference for friendship, I don't think experiencing friendship breakup is one thing they have gone through because they don't hurt like we hurt. They don't feel the pain like we feel the pain. You don't feel all of those pains, so it's not really a big thing for them when you say friendship breakup. They're like, what's that one? I don't understand. But if you've experienced friendship breakup, now the topic today is how do you navigate through friendship breakup? How do you go through it? The truth is, if you've experienced friendship breakup at any time, I say it's safe to let you know that if you feel pained, if you need to grieve, if you feel angry, if you feel sad about it, it is totally fine. It is totally fine. In 2023, I had a friend of mine that we fell out, and I can tell you I was pained. And I had to ask myself, was this friendship worth it? Why am I feeling like this? I couldn't tell a friend that I'm feeling this way because I had a friend that, we were very close, and now it's not going like it's used to being. It's one-sided, because it's one of the signs that bring about friendship breakup. One-sided efforts. If you are in a friendship and it is one-sided, can I advise you as your big sis? Okay, I'm not your big sis. Can I advise you as a friend to please take your two batters and run away? Any friendship, any relationship that is one-sided is always draining. And so if you're in a one-sided relationship, I'm just telling you now, to avoid a breakup that will hurt you, just leave, because it cannot be fueled by just your energy. A healthy friendship cannot be fueled by one-sided energy. So please preserve your energy for those that are deserving of your energy. Don't give it to the wrong set of people, because a lot of people don't understand the blessings in friendship. They don't know that having a friend is a blessing. The Bible says, what's a friend? Was it the Bible that said it, please? But there's this hymn, that says, what a friend we have in Jesus. What does it mean to have a friend? Go and check your dictionary. Because I don't know how to define it in the dictionary way now. But friendship is a sacred thing. Friendship is a gift. And I think you should preserve your friendship, your energy for friendship to those that deserve it, to those that have same values as yours, those with same lifestyle and same faith as yours, so as not to drain the beautiful love and life that you can give through your friendship. If you're currently going through the pain of healing from a friendship breakup, your feelings are valid. Don't let any person discredit your feelings. Don't make them tell you it's just a friend. Why are you thinking about it like that? Your feelings are totally valid and you are not feeling bad. I felt so, and I just needed time to understand why I felt like that. Did I put my hope in this friend? Were they my all and all? Did I carry all my life story and tell them? Where exactly was the issue? Why am I feeling like as if my life depends on them? So if you are currently going through a friendship breakup right now and you feel hurt, I think you need to take your time now and ask yourself, why do you feel this way? One thing I like to do when I feel displaced, when I don't feel my original self, I like to take my time to ask why I feel the way I feel. I like to identify my emotions. Why exactly do I feel like this? Am I hurt because Nkechi left because she was the one that gives me money? Am I hurt because, I'm no longer going to be in the big girl cycle of friends again? Am I hurt because of this, because of Z, because of B, because of M, because of P? Why exactly am I hurt? Why exactly am I hurt? So ask yourself, why exactly do you feel the way you feel? Then when you are able to identify why you feel the way you feel, then we can move from there. Also, like I would say, allow yourself to grieve. Like I said earlier before, if you feel anyway, it is totally valid. Allow yourself to grieve. You lost a part of you that you thought was important. You lost a part of you that you've cherished. Now you have just that memory to hold on to, and that's totally fine. So now that you've come to understand why you felt the way you feel, we can move from there. I would say that when I went through friendship breakup, one thing that I had to do was to forgive. Now, it doesn't have to be that I was the one that they were the one that hurt me. Because we know when you talk about forgiveness, a majority would think that forgiveness is all about, forgive them, forgive them. But forgiveness starts from forgiving your own self. Because if you can forgive yourself, then you can forgive the other person. So most times in friendship breakup, it doesn't even have to be that, they hurt you. It could be that you are the one that even hurt them, but they don't want the friendship again. For example, let me give you this very simple story. In 2023, when I newly fell off my friend, a particular friendship breakup, so something very silly happened. I have this attitude of blocking people when I don't. Now, let me put it in a very proper way so you don't misquote me. I have this habit of blocking. I think I would say one of my social media skills is to block. And that's really bad. Like, if I don't want you in my space again, if I'm hurt by what you've done and I want to forgive you, one of the ways I'm going to forgive you is to block you so that I don't get to see you in my face again and I'll just quickly forget you. So he had done something really hurtful to me. I was just acting on my I was acting spontaneously. I was not happy. I was pressured. I had my sister wedding. My sister had got married in 2023 and I was currently in a wedding. I was under pressure, not pressure of getting married, but just I was busy and I was angry at the same time with this person and I just blocked him. 1 week later towards Christmas, I think I blocked him. I think I unblocked him exactly. On Christmas Day. And he just said, I don't want to talk to you again, please. Don't ever message me this and that and that and that. Oh my God. I can't lie that I felt so bad that I spoiled things for us. I didn't know if we were going to eventually get dated, but I just felt really bad that, why did I do what I did? I shouldn't have blocked him. You're always blocking people. Now look, you're still single, I was really angry at myself and I just missed him so much because we were really going well. Our conversations were really, really they were worthy, they were beautiful. It wasn't one-sided. He would check on me, I'll check on him. So we had this bond going for each other. I don't know if it was for him, but for me, I was really bonding well with him. And when all of those things happen, I have to just forgive myself that, okay, it was me that actually hurt him. So I'm not expecting me to forgive him or you grab. I have to forgive my own self for what I've done. That, okay, learn from your mistake. So it can be the case that you were the one that caused the friendship breakup. It's not always about them breaking up with you. It could be that you were the one that caused it not to go the way it has been. So learn to forgive yourself. Let us move on from the past. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Give grace to yourself. Forgive yourself and move on from that. Understand why all of this has happened and see what you can pick. Pick the right information, pick the right lessons from the previous relationship, previous friendship, and move on. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a beautiful thing. Forgiveness is like watering a plant, giving it time to grow again. So forgive yourself and forgive the person too. If it's in the case that this person hurts you, it could be betrayal. Let's talk about betrayal in friendship. It's very hurtful, honestly. It could be a whole lot of things. But one of the ways you can navigate through the hurt of friendship breakup is to forgive. As simple as that word might sound, it can take you off a whole lot of stress. So forgiveness is very important in navigating through friendship breakup. After you have gone through forgiving, what are you supposed to do? Let's say this: set boundaries. One of the friendship breakup that I had in 2023 also, it was one-sided for me. I just felt like I was doing too much for this particular friend of mine, and it was always me pouring in, it was always me being affirmative. So let me say it this way: when I have a friend, I'm always 100% there for them. I take you like my partner, not like as if you're my partner, but I don't give the bare minimum in my friendship. I'm there emotionally. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to be there financially. I'm going to be there any way that I can be, as best as I can offer to my friends. I am definitely going to be there for them. But after this friendship had fallen out, and it was okay, what happened was just money related. And you know how money can destroy friendship. The issues came in, and after all that happened, one of the ways I learned to move on was to set boundaries. I set boundaries. I didn't want to repeat that same mistake again. I didn't want to pour into a cup that I want to keep receiving and doesn't want to pour to me. It can be draining, like I said. So set boundaries in that friendship now, because they might want to show up again. So you need to set boundaries so you can heal from those hurts. If you were pouring into them a 90%, reduce to a 40, 30, 20%. It depends on how much you have been hurt. So reduce your availability, reduce the attention that you give them to a 50, 40. It just depends. Reduce it, set boundaries so that you don't get yourself hurt again. And then channel your energy towards growth. This can help you become better. This can help you heal. This can help you crave for better relationship. This can help you prepare yourself for better relationship ahead. So if you're going to look at it from the faith perspective, God has always wanted us to have friends. God has been a number one icon when it comes to friendship. From the very beginning, God wanted a relationship with man. That was why he created Adam and Eve. And the Bible said that he would always come to the garden and would say, Adam, where are you? Adam, where are you? God was the one that looked for man. So if you are going through a friendship breakup right now, I want you to understand something. You have a friend in Jesus. You might say, this thing enter Jesus matter again. But yes, you have a friend in Jesus, and we should not break our hearts when there's somebody there that would caress our hearts, that will be mindful of our hearts, that would protect our hearts. So give your hearts to Jesus. Give your all to the Lord. Let him Experience true friendship with the Lord, because with Him you can know how to be a better friend. With Him you can know how to heal. And you can also see this as a way of God pointing you detoxing you from the wrong environment. When I newly got born again, I had a lot of friendship fallouts, people that I didn't talk to again. I didn't just stay and stop talking to them, but one thing or the other, we're not just the way we used to be again. We're falling out of friendship. It wasn't going as planned again. So you can also see this as a way of God preparing you for a better assignment, for a better community of friends ahead. I can tell you that one of the gifts that God is going to give to you is the gift of friendship, the gift of men. And if you have that gift, do not trade it for anything. So this can be that God is actually trying to change your environment. You're asking God for transformation. You're asking God for healing. You're asking God for revival. You're asking God for breakthrough. Maybe this is God's way of bringing you breakthrough. Maybe this is God's way of bringing you revival. Maybe this is God's way of bringing you transformation. Because the friends that you have around you will make you or they will break you. So it could be that God is changing your environment. God is preparing you for a much glorious life ahead. Lastly, I would say rebuild and move forward. That friendship is over now. You've grieved, you've forgiven, you've set boundaries, you're trying your energy towards the right growth now. Now, I'm saying that you should rebuild and move forward. After all that you've done behind, it's time to open up to new friendship. It's time to open up to new friendship. If you don't heal rightly from friendship, you can end up being the wrong partner in your intimate relationship, because in your intimate relationship, you apply all that you have been with your friends and family there. So I'm saying that you open up to new friendship now. Open up to new friendship. The old is gone. Accept the new right now. I feel like I'm saying the same thing that I said in dealing with breakup the healthy way. Embrace solitude and self-discovery. One of the things that I'm so grateful to God for that I possess is that I know the power of solitude. You need a lot of alone time, girl. You need to spend alone time with yourself. There's so much strength in solitude, and people that know how to use this skill have been basking in it. So embrace the new change. Embrace solitude and discover yourself well. Spend time with yourself. Journal more. I spoke about this in dealing with breakup the healthy way. Learn to journal, because if you don't know the person that you are, when you get into friendships, they tend to make of you what they think you should be. Whereas friendship should be two people understanding themselves better, two people creating more life with themselves, two people building with themselves, and not coming to make what they think of you that you should be. So if you've had a friendship fallout, a friendship breakup, and you want a better one, I think it's time for you to embrace solitude. I think it's time for you to go back into self-discovery, understand yourself well, spend more time with yourself, journal, spend time with yourself, redefine what healthy relationship should look like. What do you want your healthy relationship to look like? What do you desire in that friend of yours? The same way we write what we want in our partners, in our relationship. Oh, I want him to be this. I want him to be that. Let's all agree that it should also apply in friendship. We can also come and say, oh, I want my friends to be this. It's not bad. I've learned that every man has their kind of woman in the market, same as every woman has their kind of man in the market. So every person has their kind of friends in the market. If you want a toxic friend, you're going to meet toxic people. So redefine what healthy friendship should look like. Where exactly do you want your friendship to look like? Do you want them to possess it, possess that? It helps you to understand who to open up to. It helps you to know if you're ready. It helps you not to make some certain kind of mistakes again. Your healthy friendship. Oh, I don't want to be the only one person pouring into the cup. So when this person come, this new friend come, and it's just you can tell that, oh, this friendship cannot last because why? It's just you pouring. You can tell if they're manipulative because why? You have your standard for your friends. So redefine what you want your new set of community of friends to look like. And then I believe that these tips are going to help you navigate through friendship breakup. I'm going to be closing with this, that friendship breakup is hurtful, and we know how painful it can be. We know how disappointing it can be. A lot of people don't want to open up to new friendship because of their previous betrayal. We understand how it can be, but the truth is that we cannot not do with our friends. No man is an island. God created us to flow with humans. We need humans at every point in our lives. We need that friend. We need that brother. We need that sisterhood. We need that brotherhood. So don't close your heart to good people. Spend time with yourself. Understand yourself more. Redefine what healthy friendship should look like for you. And this will help you navigate through embracing new community of friends. I hope that today's episode has blessed you like usual. I hope that this tea was really sweet. So I'm inviting that you share your experience on the comment section on socials. What do you think about today's episode? How have you Oh my God. How have you navigated through friendship breakup? Do you have helpful tips that could help somebody out there that's currently going through betrayal in friendship, through friendship breakup, and they are not thinking of giving friendship a chance again through trust? Oh my God. Trust cannot be overemphasized in any relationship, either friendship, either family, either intimate relationship. Trust is the foundation of it. So if you have any helpful tip on how we can navigate through friendship breakup, I would appeal that you share with us. And you can also tag us on social media on Instagram at Queen-Inspires-You podcast, on my personal page _Queen-Inspires-You. I want to thank you for having to stay to this time. Thank you. If this is your first time here on the show, I want to say welcome. I'm sorry that this is coming at the end of today's episode. I want to say welcome and thank you so much for staying till this time. I'm so blessed and I look forward to having more of you. And my returning listeners, thank you for listening, and do well to share, do well to comment, and do well to like and rate us. Thank you and God bless you. And I pray that your next set of friends would be blissful, would be more of ease, no effortless. You would have to do too much. Same energy in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you so much and have an amazing day. God bless you.